Hello everyone, Will the Outlaw here, and today we're going to be taking a look at MPM-03 07 movie Bumblebee. Hasbro and Takara's movie Masterpiece line is one of the most popular Transformers lines available today. Their figures have some of the most complex engineering out there, allowing the figures to be some of the most screen-accurate representations. Bumblebee here is not only one of the first in the line, but he's probably the most accurate Bumblebee figure ever. This version was a Toys R Us exclusive that was released to coincide with the film's 10th anniversary. This is my only MPM figure, and it's probably one of my most personal and prized figures in my collection. And good news! He's getting re-released soon, so if you don't have him, there will be another chance to get this wonderful figure. Taking a look at the figure itself in this thing is utter perfection. The look is straight out of the 07 movie, down to almost every little detail. All these years later, I am still hard-pressed to find a better representation of the movie Bumblebee. He's big and has a commanding stature that makes him stand out amongst others, save for other Masterpiece figures, of course. He's heavy as well, due to the fact that he's made of heavy-duty plastic and even has some metal pieces spread out among the build. It's one of the best put-together figures I own, and I honestly mess with this thing all the time, and it doesn't feel fragile or like I'm going to break him anytime soon. The coloring and mold details are stunning. You can see every single cog and gear, and the colors and paint are expertly applied on every inch of this guy. This figure is nothing but layers and layers of pieces that give him depth, and looks almost like it will come alive at any moment. It truly feels like it's an actual autonomous robotic organism that can think and feel standing right there on your desk. I've never been anything close to a fan of the movie Bumblebee's head design, but this is by far the best version and closest to the on-screen model. It's just as detailed as the rest of the figure, and it even has a battle mask gimmick. This gimmick has been done on other bees after this, but this one was the first, I think. I could be wrong. The head sculpt even has light piping that really makes it look like he's alive. It even looks like he's got pupils. It's so good. Articulation on Masterpiece figures back then were kind of hit or miss, so this one is kind of a mixed bag. The head is on a series of swivels that allows for up, down, and around movement. Shoulders that go up and down, in and out. Bicep swivel. 90 elbows. Wrist swivel. Individual articulated fingers. Waist swivel. Legs that go up, down, in and out. 90 knees. And some ankle and toe articulation. I can't express how great this guy feels and poses enough. What makes everything about this better and helps so much with his stability despite his weight is the fact that his leg joints have heavy ratchets. Just listen to this beautiful sound. The only accessory Big B comes with is his arm cannon. It fits and snaps in nicely and really looks like it popped organically out of his arm. Other than that, it can be stored here when not in use. Transformation is pretty much done in two parts. The two pieces are only separated by a thin metal strut and can be a little stressful, considering how thin it is, but once you figure out the order of operations, it can be simple and fun. Camaro Concept Mode we get is one of the best versions we have ever gotten. The sculpt and paint are done brilliantly, and are accurate down to the smallest detail. It truly comes across as looking as good as any non-transforming model. If I can be a little negative on this mode, the proportions are a bit off and the door can't open. Well, it can't open without taking a piece of the rear end with it. There, that's my little nitpick rant for this review. It's not much, but there isn't much to complain about with this guy. Like I said, this figure is very important to me and holds a very special place in my heart. It's the first gift my wife ever bought for me, and for that reason I may be a little biased. However, I don't believe that hinders my view of this figure. I have no qualms about saying that this is probably the best movie Bumblebee figure ever released. All in all, the Bay films and its designs push the limits of what Transformers toys can be. This figure, along with the other MPM figures, are the pinnacle of movie toys, and they are the best of what official figures can be. Bottom line, if you want screen accuracy in your Transformers toys, you can do no better than this one, and if you only get one MPM figure, Bumblebee is a perfect single representation of the Bayverse. Well, that was my look at Transformers movie masterpiece MPM-03 Bumblebee. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all soon.
Laters.
Check out my Patreon for early access to my videos and shoutouts on future videos. Join up and let's talk toys.